Hey, and welcome to our video tutorial. In today's video, we are going to learn how to generate a barcode, how to store that barcode inside our Caspio table, and also how to make it available on the front end so users can scan that barcode, and depending on the application, the system might display product details, maybe update inventory, check ticket validity, or even complete a transaction. So let's go inside Caspio and let's take a look at all the steps that are required to one, generate the barcode and also make it available on the front end. So inside Caspio, the first step is to go to your table and add some required fields. Number one, you want to have a barcode image because it's going to be stored as a file in your table. And if you're using the Flex framework, you want to use the attachment data type. If you're using the Bridge framework, you want to use the file data type. You have the optional barcode status field, which I always recommend, because even if your barcode fails to generate, you're going to get a reason why, and then you can troubleshoot and investigate on how to fix that. You're also going to need to have some kind of a unique ID. In my application, I am using a random ID. And as you can see over here on the right-hand side, I'm using digits only, and I chose to go with the length of 11 digits. Here's my preview. Now, the reason why I'm doing that, if you look at our how-to, we do have a tutorial with a specific table that shows you barcode types, description, content requirements, and also recommended image size. Now, typically or most commonly here in the US, for retail products, we use numbers, 11 digits. So if that's the case, if you're selling these products here US based, make sure you abide by these requirements. One, you need to have 11 digits, and it needs to be numbers only. That's why in my table for my unique ID, I'm using digits, and the length is set to 11. Once you're done with that, you can click on the burger menu and navigate over to integrations. And if you haven't done so already, go ahead and add the barcode generator. Once you do that, you're going to open it. And as you can see from my example, I already have two of my agents created. Up here at the top, you're going to see Agents tab and Profiles. We talked about this in the QR code video. When it comes to profiles, you can predefine a specific profile for your barcodes or QR codes where they have their own settings. So you can click on Create a Profile, and then here you can give it a name and then choose what type of barcode type you would like to have. Also generated image width in pixels and height, and a few other settings that you can apply to your barcodes. Now my default profile that you see inside my account, I made a few tweaks to it. That's my profile name that I have. And then for the barcode type, you're going to have quite a few selections that you can choose from because, I live here in North America and I'm familiar with, buying North American retail products. This is the barcode type that I selected that has 11 digits, but you can always refer to our knowledge base to see the table that contains all of the barcode types and specific requirements needed to make it work. For my image size, you can see my width is 250 pixels. My height is 120. Again, that's also available in our knowledge base. You can follow the recommended image size. And then we have the show barcode value. So if you want the number displayed underneath the barcode, you can choose to say yes. And then you can choose the font type and also the font size and font weight. Now, if you choose not to display the barcode value, you don't need to worry about those additional settings. I am going to go back to yes, because that's what I used in my example, and then the generated image format, you can choose the type. When you're done, you're going to click Save. Now, for my agents, I already have my two agents created. I'm going to go through each one of these to show you how it's all set up. One is based on insert and one is based on update. So when I add a new product to my table, I want to be able to generate that barcode. Also, when I update any information inside my rows, my existing products, I also want to regenerate the barcode to take in any of the updates that I made about the product. So based on insert, very simple, you're going to give it a name, you choose your profile, you choose your table, your data source table, and then the event is going to be based on record inserted, and then choose your field that contains your ID. And at the very bottom, you're going to choose the both fields to store the barcode image inside that field and also to generate the status of the barcode. When you're done, you're going to click Save. I'm going to hit Cancel. And then on Update, slightly different setup. Again, the same data source table. But the event this time is going to be based on record updated, and I want it to update based on any of the fields, which means even if I update the product title, the quantity, description, the barcode will always regenerate. Finally, you include the product ID for the content, and then you have your two fields that's going to store the barcode image and also the barcode status. Once you're done setting up your agents, you can navigate back to your table, and now you can go ahead and test that out. So even if you update any of the information in your existing products, the barcode will regenerate. And if you add a new product to your table, let's say a PC monitor, we'll upload a file. I'll add my quantity, maybe 50, price can be $499.99. We'll add the monitor today, and then we'll save it to our table. Within just a few seconds, we should be able to generate that barcode. And then on the front end, if we go back to our list of products and we refresh, we are going to be able to see that PC monitor along with the barcode. And that's how easy it is to generate a barcode in your table, as well as display the barcode on the front end. And depending on the use case, you're going to be able to scan that barcode and either be able to see the product details, update inventory, check ticket validity, or even complete a transaction. Again, it all comes down to your use case. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.